We're on Legend Hard settings. Difficulty, Legend Hard, right the way through, and I've just pumped these right up. Feel free to pause and copy them, whatever, do, don't. This is the best way to play cricket. You never know when you're out. You do one false move and you're gone. But if you play well, you'll get 100, 200. Yeah. Just take a single there. Second ball of the over. A bit early, but a bit early for that. Single there. Matty Short got the memo. Push the singles around, mate. Push around the singles. Okay. Oh, well, look, we're going to play our shots. It's there to be hit. We're going to hit it. And that was there to be hit. Make no mistake about it. That was there to be hit. And hit it we did. Waiting. Ooh, hit on the up. Comes back with a slightly slower delivery, 120.1. Bit of a challenge going on here. Bat and ball. Batsman comfortable. Bowler's positive. Wait there. Couldn't punch it through.
End of the over. Australia are now on. Not for 40.
I'd probably go each way on that one. Matty Short under pressure. Narang bowling, none for 5. Into his third over, second delivery. Has a feel of the ball. Try and get his timing right. That's the hardest bit about this game. If you get your timing right, you'll get the boundaries. That's the fence. Did pop up a little bit there. If you time it right and play the right shot, you'll get a boundary. But timing's extremely difficult. Even for the AI. I've made it really difficult for the AI. Base difficulty Legend. Striker timing's down to 23. So they're all batting, both sides, at 23. So the idea of that is that my team is going to collapse around me, and that's why I play with watching the other batsmen, because I watch them get out, and they get out cheap most of the time. Wicket chance up to 88, so their wicket's going to fall, and it's always down to me to try and steady the innings and try and get the runs, and that's the way I love to play cricket. Bowling quality 100, run rate 23. Everything else is on hard. 70 to 80 for the speed. Swing 75. Pace bowling revolutions 83. Drift 43. Revolutions 43. You can lift that to 53, but it does some pretty crazy stuff at 53. Pitch friction 88, you can raise that up to 100, and I've got shot force at 9. It's best at 8, but in one day games you've got to lift it to about 12. 12 for one dayers, and maybe 20 for T20s. But these physics here will give you the best cricket match you'll ever play, whatever level you bat on, because if even on easiest, if you try and hit sixes every ball, you're going to get out. Ooh, that pad right there, very dangerous spot. My mate Louis just asked me to come to a party. I got something for him in another game he played, but we're going to see this innings out, and definitely going to get 100, as the team is looking like they're going to collapse around us. A bit of pressure here. Bomber to come on. 4.3 is economy into his fourth over. Actually, first ball of his fourth. We're 24 from 31. Just pulled out of that. I was going to get on the front foot and decided to pull out of that at the last second. I didn't want that to come at me at all. When you duck them, sometimes they'll hit you. And if you get hit 3 times in a row, you retire hurt and your innings is over. Your stats go down as a not out, but you retired hurt, you can't re-bat in the game. So try not to get hit. Now it's just fairly straight, just holding its line. Bumrah, none for 13, halfway through his 4th over. Geez, I tell you what, they're getting quite a fine line between having to play it or not. They really are jacking back in. He's bowling a little bit too wide off the off stump. Tightens it up. He tightens it up a little bit more. He's going to put me under pressure. Get me footwork wrong or find the shoulder or the edge of the bat.
Wait.
Couldn't get through the gap there. Very tight field. Chip over the top, and you will be caught. Make no mistake about it. You try and chip over the top of that field, and you will be caught. 99.99 times out of 100, you will be caught. Trust me. Unless you play on easy or easiest or whatever, then you might get away with it. But we're here playing what the game's got to offer at its hardest level. So let's play it at its hardest level. Wait. So now when it comes back to me, these will come into effect. This is the difference. Put run rate at 8, so I've just dropped it down by 1, and we're going to put pitch friction up to 100. You watch the difference. You watch the difference. I always go back to my original settings, but you watch how this ball behaves. We'll see these 3 balls out, because you got to give the time to the game to readjust the physics from what it's been sitting at. So don't skip. We'll see these next 2 deliveries. Hopefully Matty Short will knock it out. And watch how much this ball is now going to rocket off the pitch. Left, right, stay low, jag high. The spinners will get lots of turn.
Right there.
I was never going to run, mate, even if there was 3. Now the game should do a little flick. Well, it hasn't. So it might come in on the next over. The new physics. It always takes an over or 2 before it comes in. When you change something, it doesn't happen immediately that next delivery. The game has to readjust all the other settings to coincide with it.
Wait.
So we'll see this over out, and then we'll see the movement of the ball really change. 3 balls wasn't quite enough.
Yeah.
Yes, through the gap. It goes 3, mate. I'm running. Go, run. Has he got a good arm? Nah, went to the wrong end. Now we'll see this over out, play it normally, and then the changes will come into effect.
Waiting.
Done for 43, still 103.31, still 131 behind first innings total. We'll have to put on probably 430. I don't think so, mate. It's too far outside the off stump, but we'll let you feel good about yourself for a moment. Pitch too far outside off. Oh, look at this. It was further out than off than that. Straightened up, did hit the bat, and starting to swing away as it moves through. So the ball's starting to move. It's still not at its peak yet. The end of this over should see it at its full setting. Wow. Sure does seem like it's there.
Australia are now on 9 for 43.
Slider. Woo! That could have sent me back to the dressing room then.
Wait.
He's a bit sloppy fingered there. That's what his missus said anyway.
Yep.
Pushed in the gap, turn for two. Come back one. Running. Chipping away, getting up there. It's not out, it was nowhere near out. I reckon height was the problem, but I reckon even worse than that, didn't pitch in line. Well, the physics have kicked in anyway. And there's even worse to come yet. This is just the start of the physics taking over. Between now and 3 overs, we're going to see some very, very good bowling and some very dangerous batting. I guess you could call it, well, just dangerous batting. Ooh, puts it into silly point.
Australia are now
And, well, I didn't tell you to stand there, mate. They point mouthing at me. Hey, get up your skipper, mate. You want to stand there stupidly like that? Silly point. Go and get some shin pads. Have a cry on your mum's shoulder. We've got a game on here, people. It's not going to be easy.
Yep.
Go for two, mate. There we go. That'll do you. So, if I choose to bat an innings with the AI, then
Wait there.
I stick to it. Unless they're doing nothing and nothing's happening, then I'll just go, I've seen this a million times, and I'll sit there for 6 balls and do nothing. And sometimes you'll get a bit of movement off the seam or an edge. One edge leads to another edge and to a wicket. And there's the edge we're talking about. We may see a wicket for this over.
partnership for this team.
Partnership up to 50. I'm not putting the mocker on you there, Matty, but seriously, mate, that was a pretty thick outside edge. And you wanted a piece of that, mate, and it got a piece of you. So it bit you harder than you bit it. Although you did get about it. No run. Last ball of the over. We could see a wicket. There's a very good chance of it.
Wait there.
And no run. Maiden over.
End of the over. Australia are now 9 for 51.
Yeah, a couple of them are starting to dart off a bit. That's where your edges come.
Yep.
Yeah, go two, go!
Keeper.
That was my call. I was running to the danger end. Thank you. You're welcome. Plus I want to hog the strike.
Waiting.
A lot of pressure when there's fieldsmen all around the bat. A simple defensive forward, front foot defensive shot will get you caught. He's got some turn now. That just proved it. This is what it's all about. Now we're here to play test match cricket. Yeah, go two, go!
Keeper. Wait.
No, no, no. Two straight there. Very good over.
Australia are now
Very good bowling over.
for 55. Change of bowling. The off spinner coming on to bowl.
4 for 19. I guess when he's set, he's set.
Wait.
Well, we might be able to top our beverage up. It is Friday night here in Australia, Western Australia. 6:15 at night. We finally get to finish the first test
Waiting.
against India. I've been hanging to play India for quite some time now, and we finally got here. For some reason we had Bangladesh and Zimbabwe, we had United Arab Emirates, yeah, just all the real simplified games. But finally we're coming into the good squads now. We just came off the Ashes series, and that's where I made my debut in the Ashes series. Look, I think my dog's calling me.
Waiting.
No run.
End of the over. Australia
Trial,
are now
119.
55.
Very wide outside the off stump. The one he brought in close is the one he moved out. So he's thinking. He just hasn't got his line.
Change of bowling. The
Hasn't got his
spinner
line
is
right
coming
yet.
on to bowl.
Jadeja. See what he's going to do. Whoa, that was a peach of a ball. That was a very, very good delivery. That was a very good delivery. Wide and punished. Could have been caught. It's always a bullshit. I hit that clean and hard. Nah. Anyway. Oh well.
The batsman leading the ball. Call out. The fielder.
Now this is cricket. This is why I play on this level. Alright? When you're out, you're out. I hate hitting sixes every ball and boundaries every ball and just every ball comes at you straight. You challenge yourself, man. Play cricket like as if you're playing against that team. Set the physics up so And we ended up winning in the end. To set your physics up, so it's difficult. And when you come up against a side like India, they're spinners, man. So give the spin heaps of boost, you know. Like instead of spin being 50, like put it up to 75 or something. Put pitch friction up to 75. Make it equal it. Come back with the third test in the next stream. Thanks for watching.